Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment and subscribe. In this video, we are going to talk about one of company in maritime industry. Conoc is a large multinational oil and gas producer. The energy company is headquartered in Houston, Texas and was created in 2002 through a merger of Conoco Inc. and Phillips Petroleum Co. Phillips 66 was later spun off as a downstream asset. In spite of these recent changes, the two companies, Conoco and Phillips, have a long history in the US and in oil drilling and production. Big companies like Conoco Phillips have a great responsibility to their employers. They are expected to take all reasonable precautions to keep them safe and to avoid accident in this dangerous maritime industry. For those workers employed offshore, the risks are high and the company does not always keep up its end of the bargain. Numerous accidents have plagued the company over the years, some tragic and others causing only monetary damage. If you are injured in a maritime workplace accident, know that you have rights under law to seek compensation. And then the next is about the history of Conoco Phillips. Conoco Inc. was founded in 1875 as Continental Oil and Transportation Co. in Ogden, Utah. It produced coal, kerosene, oil, candles, grease, and built the first filling station in the western states. Phillips was founded by two brothers in Bartlesville, Oklahoma in 1917 and was the first company to produce, market, and sell propane for home cooking and heating. The first of thousands of Phillips filling stations was built in Wichita, Kansas in 1927. But companies expanded and grew by acquisitions and taking on new industries like plastics and offshore drilling. By 2001, they agreed to merge and become Conoco Phillips in 2002. At the time, it was the third largest oil company in the US and the sixth largest in the world. As the newly merged company Conoco Phillips forgets ahead in offshore exploration and drilling and started operation off the coast of Malaysia, Senegal, Norway, and other locations around the world. And then the next is about offshore operation. Conoco Phillips is a huge business in the oil and gas industry. It pushes hard on the exploration and finds a new field regularly. In 2015, the company produced over 1,500 barrels of oil per day and had access to 8.2 billion barrels of oil reserves. The company manages both land and offshore fields in a six segment: Alaska, Canada, the lower 48, Asia and the Pacific, and the Middle East, Europe and North Africa, and other international. Much of Conoco Phillips' offshore production comes from the Gulf of Mexico and the North Sea off the coast of Norway. The Eco field in the North Sea has been producing for the company for 4 decades, and it is expected to keep producing oil for many more decades. In addition to this location, the company is exploring off the coast of Senegal, Greenland, Australia, and Indonesia. And then the next is about offshore safety. Conoco Phillips states that it is committed to both worker safety and spill prevention by planning, designing, and leadership of projects. In July 2010, the company founded an independent company along with other major oil producers called the Marine Well Containment Company to provide containment equipment for underwater wells that leaks or spill and to prevent environmental disasters. The company is also committed to incident prevention for the safety of workers in offshore environments. The process begins with a good well design, hazard studies, and analysis of the job needed to operate all well and how safe they are. The process ends with a quick and appropriate responses to incident. And then the next discussion is about Conoco Phillips accident. Although the company has plans in place for preventing and rapidly responding to accident, they still happen. Sometimes these accidents are minor, but too often they are deadly and impact the lives of workers and their families for years to come. These workers have come to expect their employer to provide a safe work environment, and when that breaks down, they have resource to sue through maritime laws designed to protect maritime workers. One accident from 2006 led to the death of one worker and injuries for 4 more. It occurred at the Conoco Phillips refinery when the roof of a storage tank collapsed unexpectedly. The roof was large, 120 feet in diameter, and it calmed down as workers were replacing the bottom of the empty storage tank. One worker involved died later in the hospital, while the other four recovered from their injuries. This incident demonstrates how dangerous jobs can be at maritime companies, even for those who spend little or no time on the water. Perhaps the worst tragedy in the company's history occurred with Phillips Petroleum in 1980. The company was using another drilling company's rig in the North Sea, the Alexander L. Killen, when it capsized, resulting in the deaths of 123 people. The rig was a mobile, semi-submersible, and drilling unit that housed accommodations for the Phillips workers on board. The capsizing occurred after major winds and rough water that led to five anchoring cables snapping. A later investigation found that bracing on the rig had already been cracked, and this led to the accident. Sometimes accidents happen in the maritime industry while transporting people. Such was the case for Conoc in 1991 when corporate plane carrying 12 people crashed in Borneo. No survivors were found. Unlike most accidents in this industry, the crash killed executives, not workers, and was tragic and possibly preventable nonetheless. And then the next discussion is about how the law protects maritime workers. Anyone working in the maritime industry is protected by a series of laws called maritime law. Most of offshore workers, like those working the rigs for ConocoPhillips, are protected under the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act. When a worker is injured on the job, their employer is responsible for seeing that he or she is adequately taken care of and compensated. This doesn't always happen, which is why laws exist to allow workers to sue for damages. If you are injured while working for a maritime company, you have a right to compensation. You can work with a maritime lawyer to find out exactly which laws cover you and your situation. This experienced professional can also help you determine what steps you need to take next. I think that's all, guys, the information that I can share to you. And if you need information about maritime topics, you are in the right channel, because in this channel we talk about it a lot. And if you guys want us to talk about or discuss about the information that you need about maritime topics, you can just drop your comment below in the comment section, and later when we have a chance we will talk about it. And then do the same thing. If you have a question, you can also drop your question in the comment section, and later when we have the answer and time, we will answer your question too. Don't forget to share this video to your friends, family, and your loved one. Maybe they need information about maritime topics. When you share this video to them, it means you already helped them to get through their problems. I hope you can take advantage from the video that I have shared. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.